Awkward silence.
Awkward silence.
The video's not broken. Just so you know, the video's not broken. It is.
Yeah, it's not broken. There's just no sound right now.
On the bundle, perfect chaos emerald.
Open up perfect chaos emerald. Compared to the other chaos emeralds,
it's the perfect chaos emerald.
Guess what? We get to go back to Sonic 06.
Why do you do this to me?
No, actually, this is the best. In my opinion, it's the best level in the game. At least modern.
Didn't the city get erased in terms of timeline?
Yeah, it's supposed to. It doesn't make any sense, but it's really good. It's a really fun stage.
I still don't know how Blaze is here.
Like, technically, this shouldn't exist.
There's a lot of inconsistencies. When
I guess the evil voodoo witch monster that you're fighting. I guess it would know, but oh bullshit! It does not take one jump to kill those things.
Well, you have to remember that this version of Sonic also managed to jump on the enemy, when normally that would result in getting hit.
This Sonic is technically inferior to the Sonic that was in 06. That would make sense if modern Sonic was the one to kill it in one hit, but this is classic. So I also have another question. Are you going to get any of the element bubbles?
The what?
You can get element bubbles a la Sonic 3 bubbles.
Oh, those bubbles, no. They are in this game, but you have to, it's a skill. It's skills that you have to buy, and you start the stage with it.
I like how Sonic can't grind unless he's in a ball.
I think those skills are, I think there weren't enough for skills. Especially if you like element shields. That is bullshit.
Okay, what? Where is the fire coming from?
I think I have to unlock the skills. I think. I forgot how.
You know, realistically, that fan shouldn't be spinning fast enough to make Sonic fly up, and as a result, he should have gotten shredded by it.
Realistically, that fan shouldn't even be in Crisis City. I don't remember, like a bunch of ramps and everything else in Crisis City. I remember stuff falling. I remember jump pads not working.
Well, let's put it like this. If Sonic 06 played like this, it would be a lot better.
No.
Well...
No, I mean, like, just 2D, you can actually jump into stuff, you don't have to homing attack, it's a lot faster. That's what I mean.
The modern Sonic version of this stage, it's like what 06 should have been, in terms of...
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And the combat here is pretty much what it should have been, too. Oh no, not the fire...
hey, look, we're at the end of the stage. Oh.
Nope.
No, the game just trolled us.
Okay, I'll give it that. If that's... It is pretty funny that you have to pass that specific signpost in order to actually beat the stage.
I like how that didn't hurt you.
He went into the eye of the fire tornado.
It's a fire tornado. He could have used a button to get over it, but instead he just went straight through it without being hurt whatsoever.
Is the fire shield in this game?
I think so.
Do you have to wait on that tornado if you have the fire shield?
I don't know, I've never tried it.
We should test that out sometime.
I like how they just move the ending around. Like, while you're busy trying to get through it, you see it flying across, like, in the foreground.
Hey,
and then all the wind just stops the moment you touch the side.
But yeah.
What was he doing?
I don't know.
He looked like he was doing a Crash Bandicoot dance.
Oh my gosh, we need to do some Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yeah, we should, I call Warped.
Oh,
I've never played it.
That's my favorite one.
Warped is the best one, you asshole. Be sure to get the extra area.
Yeah, I
Getting all the
will.
crystals. Yeah.
I'll get everything except for the, was it the platinum relics that were the best ones?
I just remember that you have to unlock the last 5 areas of the game.
I'm only getting up to the gold relics because the platinum is near impossible to get. You have to play each stage almost perfectly.
I don't want to try one because I don't have my PlayStation 1 anymore, and I never had one, but I know that you have to get a fucking emerald or whatever the hell gem. You have to get a gem in order to fucking save.
Oh, by the way,
bullshit.
Watch my semi speed run. I call it semi because I screwed up a couple times.
Oh look, Crisis City, only not slow. Holy shit! You didn't even give a fuck.
Hey, keep in mind, I did this
oh gosh,
over.
This place. No.
I did
get
this
out of here.
over and over again to just get a really good time. I don't know. I just wanted to get a really good time on at least one stage.
You want to show
And
how
this
fast
is my
Sonic wanted to
favorite,
get
so-
out of this.
Is it okay if I break the moment by saying that I've never played Crash Bandicoot before?
What?
What? You never have played.
Oh,
Crash
did you
Bandicoot.
grow up a Nintendo kid?
Sega Genesis, then the Xbox.
I grew up.
You went from the
as-
Genesis to the Xbox?
Well,
And when,
and the Game Boy Color, I suppose, with its
when you
later
say
advancements.
Xbox, do you mean 360?
Original Xbox.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if it was 360, that's a huge gap.
You'd have been wondering what I was doing and how I played all the games I did then.
I was gonna say, it would have made sense if you were a Nintendo kid.
Yeah, I was. I actually was a Nintendo kid, but I still played Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I was too, but my family also had a PlayStation. I remember playing games like Frogger and
Let me put it this way.
definitely Warped.
My sister convinced me to have my dad trade in the Xbox for the PS2, the system that I don't play.
PS2 wasn't that bad, but
Trading it
There
for
was some-
trading an Xbox for it, that's I don't know why I even thought that was a good idea.
because the Xbox had the biggest fucking controller in the planet. And it
I
was
like that
clunky
controller and
as
had games
shit.
like Grabbed by the Ghoulies, it's good.
I like that controller too. I played NFL football on that controller. But that doesn't change the fact that that controller is fucking massive. And it's also clunky.
But yeah, my best time on this stage is 1:59.
I mean, start and select were like right near like the thumb. Or like the base of the thumb, if I remember.
I miss the black and white buttons, actually.
The black and white buttons were in such a weird place.
I mean, they were just basically extra buttons that you could map things to.
It allowed you to like turn on your flashlight in Halo, I know that.
What I mean is, like, just imagine the 360 controller, but with the black and white buttons added back as a pure extra.
Imagine the 360. If you're trying to imagine the Xbox One controller, imagine the 360 controller.
As much as I dislike relying
I was
on
talking about the
others,
360
I'm grateful
controller.
for your aid.
Oh.
The creature was beyond my skills.
So does that mean she failed to seal Iblis?
No. I don't know.
I still don't get why she's even here.
Because she's the best 06
I wish
character.
I hadn't needed your help.
Well, technically she's from Rush. I'm assuming she's supposed to be like the Rush version of Blaze.
Well, that would have been the case had she not showed up in the 06 portion.
Well,
For anyone at home who never had an Xbox,
I've never
the
had an
controller.
I've never
I
had an Xbox.
The controllers were like the second worst controllers I've ever had to use.
It was a good controller in my opinion, just outdated. If anything, I actually
Okay, alright,
like it
I'll
better
be
than
fair. It's not
Sega
bad. It's not bad, especially with the Dreamcast controller being a little bit weird. But it was so big. The handles on that controller were like so fat that you swear you are holding a fucking Game Gear.
I've never held a Game Gear.
I've never either, but I know that it's big and wide.
I had so many memories of the Sega Genesis. I remember the day where I played Street Fighter with my sister, and my controller didn't have a D-pad.
I did not grow up with the Sega Genesis. The only reason I played Sonic 3 and Knuckles was it was a Sega PC collection.
Yeah, I had the PC version.
Right.
Alright, tell me this. You know what a Sega Genesis controller looks like, right?
The old one on the XP?
What?
Yeah. I'm asking what version. You said you had the PC version. Was that the old one on the Windows, like, 95 or XP?
I do not remember.
All I remember is that when I started it up, it gave me an option of, do you want to play Sonic and Knuckles? Do you want to play Sonic 3? Or, do you want to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Like, why would I ever choose Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles if I can just play Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
If you feel like just playing certain stages but not going through the others. And that's also assuming you don't know how to do the debug code.
That's true, there was a debug code.
Sonic and Knuckles has the easier debug code. But back to what I was saying, back to my Genesis memories. Like, you know what the Genesis controller looks like, right?
Yeah, well, there are different models, but the one I remember was the
6-button one.
Yeah, I remember the 6-button one.
Yeah,
that one also had the ability to, quote-unquote, slow the game. And by that, I mean pausing, like, 50,000 times and making it annoying.
Alright. But yeah,
Whoa!
Anyway,
you
we're
got
on,
fucking lucky! And then your luck ran out.
Yeah, anyway, we're on, the rooftop run from Sonic Unleashed.
Anyways, back to your memories?
Yeah, I'd like to actually be able to finish my memory moment, if possible. But yeah, I was playing Ryu, and my sister was playing Balrog, and she was winning, but I did manage to get her down to like one more hit till she died, and you know how I won? I accidentally did a Hadouken. I say accident because my controller did not have a D-pad, so I had to stick my thumb into where the D-pad would go to do anything.
Oh, it was missing one.
Yeah, the D-pad was missing.
That sucks whenever you have something that's missing.
I never knew how to do any special moves, and I accidentally did a Hadouken. I had just stuck my thumb in where the D-pad was, and I did it by accident. She was using that, like, a head bop move, which always made me laugh, because, like, it just picks you up and just smashes your face in over and over again.
So, I got a question. Where the fuck are we in terms of timeline? Is this, Unleashed?
Yeah, it's Unleashed.
Okay. I thought it looked familiar. It's been forever since I played Unleashed, because I have the PS2 version.
I'm sorry, but did those things ever exist in Unleashed?
Yes, there were the beam ones. The problem was that you were running really fast whenever you met the beam guys, so you would just, like, fly past them anyways.
Also, what's the point of all these bumpers if you have the instant spin dash?
Oh. I like that.
If only that came out a little bit later and just smashed right into the thing.
Wait, what type of clock? What type of downtown city clock opens up whenever it's 12 o'clock?
Was that a Bowser icon or something?
I think that
I wasn't looking.
I think that was supposed to be in Eggman.
I know. I
would actually be surprised because this came out on the 360.
This game wasn't even on a Nintendo console.
I thought it would have been at least on
Oh,
the
well,
Wii U.
actually, yeah, it's on the 3DS, but that's a totally different version. Like, this version here, so it's console only.
Right. I would not imagine there would be a Bowser. I see the statue, and it's fucking find the computer room.
So, what do you prefer if you were playing this game? Would you prefer classic or modern Sonic?
Classic. Wait. What? Wait.
Come back.
Wait.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
I thought.
What did
I
you
thought
do?
we were. I mean, I saw you do it, but I thought you messed up and you were trying to get back, and then
But,
all of a sudden
yeah.
you're here.
Huh. Oh, wait, you know what I
Anyways.
was... I just remembered, you know what I said about being able to get all the different shields with the skills? I think that's actually just the certain challenges, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you have to do the challenges in order to get the option to unlock them.
No, I'm saying that only in certain challenges you have to. It gives you a shield. You can unlock it as a skill.
Oh.
I think, if I remember correctly.
Get an extra life when you're out of lives. That seems... That
I
doesn't
don't-
seem good.
I don't bother with that. I might buy it just to have it, but
I mean, I guess. I think the 10-second rings is a lot more viable.
What's 10-second ring do?
When you get hit, it takes 10 seconds for rings to disappear.
Oh. As
The
for
fuck?
the
There's a door?
oh yeah, that's to see like artwork.
yeah,
and
remember
some
in the
other
first
stuff.
episode? Yeah, remember in the first episode where I said you can fall through the floor? That's where you do it.
No.
You're not falling through the floor for a save, but rather it's a secret room.
Yeah, that's just to look at artwork and
I know, but I thought it was worth
cutscenes again.
mentioning.
Just realized you're playing this on the,
I mean, like, you do
PlayStation.
know that by holding the back button, you go to the secret room where you get entering codes and get trophies and stuff, right?
Wait, what? I just completely missed what you said.
If you, like, hold the back button inside that room, like, Sonic will jump through a hole in the ground.
I don't know if that's ever happened to me.
There's basically a bunch of... That's where you enter in a bunch of passwords to get unlockables and stuff.
So this is the first game that actually, like, introduced the modern style of Sonic, where you're just
Yeah.
dashing through most of the game. And
I like the-
to be... Go on.
I like the dash, but the reason I like classic Sonic better is because you can't really control modern Sonic's movement. It's pretty much on a set railroad path.
If you're not ready, stuff like that will happen where you just, like, are greeted by a wall or something.
What I mean is, like, you can't just move them wherever you want. It has to be forward and back.
Did you guys like Unleashed?
I like the daytime levels.
I've never played it.
The nighttime, it's just
To
they're
be
alright, they
fair,
just
on the
drag on
nighttime
forever.
levels, they had a good idea. It's just that they crammed way too many enemies in the nighttime stages, and Sonic
Yeah.
just didn't kill them as fast. Yeah, these are what
that's
the
what I
main
meant.
things do.
That's what I meant by them the nighttime stages dragging on.
Ironically, I loved the daytime stages until Eggman Land. Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh. Fucking day stage, the first stage of Eggman Land was like the first time that it didn't have rails.
I heard it's worse in the PS3 and 360 versions.
I played it on the PlayStation version,
Same
Like-
here.
but PlayStation 2.
I forget.
Like-
What's the final boss in the PlayStation version?
The same thing. In the final boss for the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions, you actually get to control this giant golem thing and basically play a game of Punch-Out with the final boss. Whereas
I thought that was supposed to be like the Wii version or whatever.
The PS2 and Wii versions are the same.
Yeah, no, in the PS2 and Wii version, you skip that segment, and it's actually more or less a dashing stage like this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
You just have to avoid the obstacles in time. You're timed, and you have to get to the end and then jump and then press the correct button in order to get to the final boss's eyeball and then punch it in the face. And then I think the Supersonic segment is different. I think.
I suppose. For the sake of making a chip reference, do you guys like Pop-Tarts? Because I have chocolate ones.
Yeah, I like Pop-Tarts.
Because I have the
Pop-Tarts.
urge to eat this one, chocolate fudge. If only Chip were here. He likes chocolate.
Didn't Chip like every food, or was it specifically chocolate?
I don't know. You want some chocolate?
So I got a question. I mean, I know Unleashed didn't introduce any new characters that stayed, but Victor wasn't even in Unleashed.
Well,
Thanks, son. You know, I got a hunch someone or something is controlling that monster.
Do you want some bubble gum?
who else would be here though? Because
Eggman?
yeah.
Well, you can't deny that he would be here.
Wait, he says the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah, I just thought I'd show it anyway.